Door. Evidence. Check the ammo. How much is loaded in?
So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon.
Alright. Can you unload it? Please?
It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder.
Empty it. One missing right there, I can tell. Oh, there's two missing. Yeah. Alright. So we could have done it. Chandler, what are you doing?
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots.
Okay. Shells. Roll
These
cigarettes.
cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco. Nothing interesting.
Apple. Okay.
A
Watch.
cheap watch. Bought with his own money, no doubt.
Everything. 2 shots and the revolver. Kenneth Butler and Brian Vicardi were the victims of a double murder carried out by one person. Anything else? Clues? Did that already. Simultaneous shots. Turner could have the contrast between 2 fired shots to the fact 3 shots were made. At first, a single shot was fired, and then 2 guns fired simultaneously directly afterwards. Firing position. Turner could hear the contrast between 2 fired shots. They were made from different points and happening straight. It wouldn't make that much of a difference. I'm gonna go with simultaneous. So what up? Well, that's fine for now. The revolver, common statement. Witness testimonies are and the crime weapon clearly point to one possible culprit, Chandler. Okay. Lewdness, common statement. 2 victims, long lost dark. 2 victims, common statement. Okay. So, come back to that. I think it was 2 fired shots. Go talk to Chandler. Alright, Chandler. Open up.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Calm down, Leighton. I have come here to help you. To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him? Then that means you're...
Yeah, I know.
Oh, blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
Get a scar on her cheek. Grew up on the street. Recent beating. I'm curious, is this game good? It's a good game. I mean, you play it once and that's really it. I'd say like $15 is a good price for this game. And the tattoo. Maybe you have the tattoo as well. Your story.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work, and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw 2 men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun. But he made a dash for it instead, and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
Time to return.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand now. I took it, and then I followed the third man.
I like these kind of games, but I liked LA Noire, so I wanted to know if it was good before getting. Now, this game isn't as much as like facial expressions like LA Noire. It's more just like finding evidence. But yeah, it's a good game. Pray continue.
Interesting. Pray continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. And then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man.
The third man.
Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps it's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
Why follow him?
Leighton, I confess I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless you wanted revenge.
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
Minor contradiction, investigate prisoners. I wasn't listening to anything he said. The prisoners? Okay.
I'm sure that you were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You knew that gentleman well, did you not?
However could you know that?
You have a typical tattoo of the Westgate Brotherhood upon your hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came to know him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
Oh, God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Why lie? I'm trying to help you. Brian Vercotti.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery. Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities. During that year, we tried to help each other out, you know?
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were. We'd only stolen a pound of meat. After we were released and when I saw what my little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel dispensary while he was in prison. He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
So you lost him?
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
We shall see you soon, young man.
Okay. What I get here? Latent statement. 2 victims. Old acquaintance. Something. Do this. Common statement. Okay. Imaginary man. person whom Chandler describes in the statements is a figment of his own imagination, created to vindicate himself. Maybe there wasn't that. I don't know, I'm gonna keep it like that for now. Old acquaintance. Clueless. The violent crime committed in Half Moon Street by Chandler could have had a personal motive. 2 victims, yeah, alright. Going to that new area. I don't remember. Staying first person. What do we got here? Where'd that key to find a use for? Oh, it's for his place, his pawn shop. That's where I'm going. It was possible to cross fire between Kenneth Butler and Brian Vercotti at Half Moon Street, examine the dead bodies, and perform a reenactment. I'll go there first. Half Moon Street. Continue. Alright. Loading screen. Nice.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ah, the murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of yours.
Whoa. Whoa. Where are they at?
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Adam Wiggins?
Mr. Holmes, did you see
Yeah,
my
okay.
brother at Scotland Yard? Is he alright?
Floyd the gunman. I know I wasn't really listening. Maybe I'm thinking it was him? I don't remember what he said. What was his statement? I didn't even see his statement. Scroll down, I'm at work, and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable at the corner before entering the Half Moon. Suddenly, what was all the fireworks flare? I saw 2 men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. That's where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a 3rd person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. That must have been Mr. Turner. The second that I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for never mind. Instead, he escaped through Whitechapel Street. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies to see if they were still alive. Saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand. Though I took it, and then I found. Alright, so. Turned the corner and saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police. They left at what I said. Running towards him, but then I was blinded by a flash. It was so brightly that I should pay attention more. I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. Whitechapel. Woman screaming. Caught by police. Found the gun. All the blood. Murder escaping all the mess. Thrilling account. Described the person. Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark. He was too far away. What about that? Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight. Anything that struck out at this time? No, but perhaps steps he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks. A young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man. How much did he talk? Willing to risk your life, that was a little foolish. I'm sure you were, but I believe you may have recognized one of the victims. Okay, what are you saying here? Both convicted of robbery, one in prison. Yes, Mr. Holmes, we had stolen a pound of meat. Sister died. And that's it. Wow. Alright, you had the gun. Shot in the stomach. Okay. Oh, I do both of them. I'm stupid. So yeah, he missed twice, I guess. And then go back to the first person. Who fired his gun twice? I think it was him. No. It had to be him that fired twice. Can I see from here?
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Alright.
This should be useful.
Okay. Go over here. These two must have fired twice. Can I pull back out that view? Okay. Right there. Wow. It's not a bullet hole.
Nothing interesting here.
Or nothing. Alright, maybe he didn't fire twice. So it was this dude. Yeah.
This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh. Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay, third shot. 2 victims. That makes sense now. Crossfire. Wait, what? Holding gun. One of the guns is now missing. Okay. Still can correct these, I guess. Clues? Chandler's statement regarding the jacketed man who disappeared at Half Moon Street now seems reasonable, as the 3 shots at the crime scene proved the presence of a second gun that is now missing. Okay.
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I would
Oh, you
like to
bet.
make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood.
Okay. Which way did he turn? Oh, okay. Right there.
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Okay.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
I'm too good, Sherlock. Nothing. Nothing. It's like a flower, maybe? Gonna be up top, will he? No, he won't. Right there.
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
Okay. Corners in sight. Stave it. And yeah. Okay. If we can assume that there were one more person in Happy Street at the time of the crime, that there was no way forward or back for his escape, only up. Let's reenact the action, recreate the fireworks described by Lighton, and attempt to climb the wall. Or Chandler. Alright, climb the wall. Find a flare gun. Climbing equipment. Where am I going to find that? Can't even see anything. Give me up, Wiggins. No.
Did you see my brother at Scotland?
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr.
Maybe the pawn shop? Yeah, let me go to the pawn shop. I might be there. No. Oh my god. Alright. Open, not deduction, casebook. To pawn shop. Okay. We good. Okay, we're here. This is the pawn shop? No. Who are you? Nobody. Here we go.
Mr. Butler's key matches the lock. Perfect.
Perfectly. There a light? Light, please. No. Okay. Shelves. Climbing equipment?
Tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
So it must have been premeditated. Open. Shelves. And the flare gun right there. Give me. That shouldn't spend there. Alright. Anything else of interest? I'm on the counter. A notebook. Right there. Necklace.
The ram's heads. This necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittelin collection.
Okay, 2 more rams.
That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
On the letter. Hello, Kenneth. I remember you once told me about 3 pieces of golden jewelry with ram. You told me about 3 pieces of golden jewelry with ram heads from amazing Greece. You still got them, right? Well, good news for you. I found a man loaded with money who's crazy about those jewels. He's ready to fork out a small fortune. Can arrange a meeting with his money bag for you, but I want you to come in on the deal. I'll be waiting for you at the crossing of Great Ale and Happy Street on Sunday evening before the fireworks. Brian. Okay. Did I finish off this yet? Still missing one more person. Okay. Wherever the murderer is, I'll meet him. Anything else?
It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations.
Started watching you, so it might have been a few, but the issue is, yeah, what's up? Door. I'm good here. continue. Alright. Climbing equipment.
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
People like me?
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Oh no? Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
Constable, please. You go to Rainbow Six.
Constable Marrow,
Hold on.
Watson.
A second.
I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin then. Catch me if you can.
Okay, are you good at Rainbow Six? If so, do you have anything useful tips? Because everyone has a quicker reaction because caught off guard, even though I'm watching. Alright, thinking about Rainbow Six is the way that the servers work. There's like kind of like latency. So I'm not gonna actually use this. Like you could be like waiting here, right? And someone could turn the corner, and they could already like, be turning the corner, but you won't see them yet. And they can like it's called Peeker's Advantage. So like I could turn the corner and maybe like a half a second or so, you won't see me, but I can see you. So you kind of want, if you're defending, you kind of want to peek too, I guess. Just peek a lot. Just the way the servers are. Gotta deal with it. And try to learn where headshots are. Like where they'll be, where the headshot is. What was I doing here? Climbing? Where was I climbing at? Right here. Climb the wall.
This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone scaling it.
I'll watch your vids then. Alright, yeah. I might even actually play a little bit of Rainbow Six after I finish this game. I'm on the last case now. I may play it till 6. It's 3:49 AM right now. Alright, climb the wall. All depends what time I finish the game. On my A button, please.
I can barely see anything.
Right trigger, I'm pressing it. Okay. You don't want to work?
Holmes? Are you there?
Okay. $3:52. Yeah, it's 3. Yeah, I'm on Eastern time right now, so I wasn't paying attention. So I'll be live for like 2 more hours. All right, climb and don't mess up. Left trigger. Right trigger.
I can barely see anything.
Left trigger. Okay.
Holmes? Are you there?
Left trigger.
Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that.
All right.
Holmes? Holmes? Where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen, I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools. Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Okay.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
I think that it is easier when you communicate with people in Rainbow. I only ever communicate when I'm playing ranked. Casual is just me chilling in a party by myself. I'll occasionally play with friends. But ranked's the only time I ever communicate. Door. It's dark. Total minor music again. Like, really.
These shards of glass.
I think it's
are from
Total
the
Minor.
window above.
It's been a while since I played it. Hey, that was before the Minecraft 360 release. What do you say? Glass shards above. Examine. Pocket.
It's empty.
Okay. Jacket. Shabby fabric. And black threads.
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope. Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste he ripped his jacket.
Sadly, there are a few that are team killing and aren't serious.
Whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
See, I think I'm lucky. I never actually had issues with people team killing. I think because of the times I play like late at night or something. I don't really ever play like during like peak hours, I guess. So I'm like the only time I've ever had people team kill is on the enemy team. My team's usually alright. Sure, they might be dumb as a doorknob, but they're alright. They don't team kill. What's up, Watson?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your...
Okay, what did I get? Evidence from analysis. Alright, let me go do that. Wrong button. I got this too. Well, climber, 2 victims, okay. What changed? Oh, right here. But most of the times with the team, I guess. I never had the issue. I've seen like people complain about it all the time. I have friends complain about it too. Because I guess it really is serious, but I don't play that much anymore. Play maybe like 3 or 4 hours a week at most. I was getting lucky, I guess. The motive. The search for the missing Hellenistic treasures could be the motive for the crime that was committed in Hepburn Street. Mr. Turner picked up the bracelet directly after the murder, but the ring is still missing. Violent crime committed in Hepburn Street by... No, he didn't do it. Chandler's clear. Burglary motive. The imaginary man. After I figure out who that is, these two will be blue. Okay. Anything else with this? His innocence. Yeah. He's innocent. No, wait. Chandler's statement regarding the mysterious jacketed man who participated in the shooting at Hepburn Street was proven to be true. Witness testimonies and the crime weapon clearly points to one. No, it wasn't him. I'm the one texting and I don't play much either. Yeah, alright. Okay. What's I doing? I'm going back to my crib. Tasks. Baker Street? Yeah, Baker Street. analysis. Frost is OP. She does that shotgun is pretty overpowered. I never even bothered to try to use the stim rifle, whatever it's called. But the shotgun is way too overpowered.
Let us take a closer look.
Alright, right there.
It is not
Black
a
threads.
thread, but a hair. I very much doubt that it is human. I need to compare this sample with a human hair and a horse hair. A shaving brush is usually made from horsehair. Watson, could you please pass me your shaving brush?
Here you are.
Watson, look, what's outside the window?
Well, I don't see anything. Ouch! Holmes.
Oh my god, so funny.
Fuss, one little hair.
Alright, examine the hairs. Human hair.
Hair is significantly thinner than the black sample.
Yeah, I don't think they are going to nerf it.
This
Unknown hair.
is a most unusual hair. The horsehair is
I mean, it's
thinner
been-
than the hair that we found. So, this black hair belongs to an animal, and it is larger than a horse. A hair from a large and exotic animal.
Okay. I mean, I think they had 2 updates out already since the new characters. So, if they didn't nerf it, yeah, they're not going to nerf it at all. Wall climber. Here we go. Circus acrobat. The man who vanished from the crime scene at Half Moon Street could be a circus acrobat. He managed to scale 30 feet. 30-foot high wall. Matter of seconds, a hair from a large exotic animal was found on his jacket. Vanishing act. The person who was seen only by Chandler escaped the crime scene by climbing up the wall. He was a skillful acrobat. The criminal took the gun from one of the dead bodies. Okay. I need a drink badly. It's for Wiggins' help in finding the circus. Hey, Toby.
Hello, Toby. All you need now is a shawl and a mop cap, and you could be Mrs. Hudson's younger sister.
To Half Moon Street. Talk to Wiggins. Continue. Alright, Wiggins. You not here anymore? That's other side.
Wiggins, my lad, what are you doing here? You'd best be leaving and be quick about it.
I've done nothing wrong. You'd learn more by watching Mr. Holmes. He knows exactly what he's doing. Not like you.
Oi, watch your tongue.
Okay. I'm putting in broadcasting Minecraft with 2 friends of mine, and I'm hoping people will watch, but they won't stay for it though. Alright, Minecraft is a hard game to broadcast. Like, if you want to have viewers, like if you're small, I mean, I'm like, if I were to broadcast, no one will watch me. Because I don't have a fan base or anything. So it's hard to do a game like that. Like, no one's going to go look for the smaller channels or anything. They're going to just go sort by like all or whatever. Alright. Talk to Wiggins. I haven't played Minecraft in like, I don't know, a year maybe.
Mr. Holmes?
We have good news for you, Wiggins. The investigation has proven very interesting so far. We found facts and details that confirm your brother's innocence.
I knew it, Mr. Holmes.
But for now, Wiggins, we need your help.
Anything you like, Gov.
I need you to locate a circus that has stopped over in London. It needs to have disposed of at least one exotic animal. A very large one.
You can count on me, Mr. Holmes.
Hold on 1 second. Alright, because I did do Battlefield 4 and I got 1 viewer, so yeah. But I don't think Battlefield 4 has that many people broadcasting at once. Like on Minecraft, there's probably like over 1,000 streams right now. Battlefield 4 maybe like 12, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't ever look at how many people are playing games. I probably am wrong. How many people are playing Sherlock Holmes? Like right now, there are 9, 12, 15, 18. There's 18 people playing this game. So easy, and there's like no one big playing. That's why I am the top broadcaster right now for this game.
I predict some news in 7 seconds.
Mr. Holmes, we found it. Here it is.
Alright, what did you find? Picture of the elephant. The elephant hair? There's his level cap. Metamimo on PC. What's Metamimo? I don't know what Metamimo is.
And this is a young Indian elephant, the highlight of the show.
Okay. Derval Bros Circus.
Duval Brothers, a well-known traveling circus that is currently stopped in London. I believe that is exactly the type of circus we are looking for. I'll pay it a visit.
Alright. Continue. Oh, we did Battlefield 4? I haven't played Battlefield 4 like since launch either. What's the new level cap? I know they used to be like 120.
Stop right there.
Good morning, sir. Pardon me, but why am I not allowed to walk around here?
Because it's private.
Well, I only wanted to meet the artistes.
Hmm? You're wanting to apply for... Nah. You don't look like the type of, artistic lockpicker that we're looking for.
You might be surprised.
What? Nah. I don't think so. Clear off.
Oh, do you mean those are broadcasters that do Battlefield 4? And there is hype about Battlefield 5 being... I know, dude, I'm so hyped.
You're a bit slow to catch on, eh?
He looks pedo?
Get lost.
Yeah, we looks fabulous, alright.
You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get
Fabulous. Okay. What do you want me to do?
You're a bit slow to catch on, eh?
Okay.
Get lost.
Go run back. No. Ensure that you have your make. Oh my god. Back to Baker Street. I'm ready for it though. It needs a fag. Oh. I heard that it's going to be coming out this year. I mean, I saw a post about it. That it's going to be aiming for 2016 release. That and Titanfall 2. Oh yeah, the guard you're talking about? Alright, time to do some makeup. The one time I've ever actually had to use this table. Oh, I don't know. October, I think? Yeah, October sounds right. Either November or October. Alright, get some crazy hair going. Could be bald.